I started to notice that it was always Caitlin holding the door. No matter where we were, what class, she always was second. She'd line up, and I think she must enjoy being the door holder. She's very good at it. But to this day, and Miss Debbie's like, why did you give her that? And this last week of school, I was going, see, every time she is second. So that must be something she loves to do, and she does a great job for us. So she's the best door holder in the class. And Carissa. Carissa's was easy because I know that someday when I'm at Disney World, you know, old and gray with my grandkids, I'm going to see her there because she's destined to be a Disney princess. Every day, without fail, in home living, she goes straight for the blue dress. And it's a big Cinderella dress. And kind of like the Groundhog's Day with Victoria, she goes there. And if we ever not have the home living open, she doesn't know what to do with herself. She's like, oh, I must get that dress. So that's what I think when I see Carissa. I think she is going to be one of those princesses one day. Here we go. Caitlin with a K. Caitlin in the K with a K. She was the easiest one because she's the best mom in home living. Now she's another one who loves the home living and makes the beeline straight for it. But it's funny because as the years gone on, she gets more a positive vocal, mind you. But I know what mommy says to her because she's, okay, honey, now it's kind of this. Okay, sweet dear, and this, and she's talking to her girls and telling them what to do, and she's got it all set. So she is the best mom in home living. And someone is always sick in home living, and she's always taking care of them, too. Yeah. Arison, my award for Arison, this one was so easy. He is the best construction engineer Debbie and I have ever seen. He will take these tubs, and at first, you know, they have little directions, things how you can do it. He'd copy them and make this really cool thing. But then he would do it all by himself, and that's his deal. He goes there, he makes these things, so I think he's going to be a construction engineer one of these days. And Miranda. I had a lot of things too for Miranda's, like, you know, I talked about the sparkly shoes. There they are, see? But one thing, and it stands out a lot, she is a fantastic artist. Now, she colors, like, there's a lot of good coloring, but everything is its correct color, and she's so proud of her work, and she always does 150% on anything she's got to color. So she's the most fantastic artist I've ever met. Go ahead. Oh, sorry. Ty. Well, with Ty, what we wanted to say, we've called him Ty Man since the first week of school. We don't know where that came from, but it got to the point if he was absent that day, the kids would go, "Where's Ty Man?" So I think they thought that was his name. So I didn't want to give him that award because it didn't really make sense being a Ty Man. So, but to me, when I look at Ty, he's always wearing his little polos and his little plaid things, and we refer to him as Mr. Abercrombie. So that's his award. He's Mr. Abercrombie because he looks like one of those little models. Nate. What do I say? For Mr. Nate, I have given given him he's the new Carmen Sandiego. Now, you're all kind of young. You all know who Carmen Sandiego? That's like my older kids played that. He knows all the countries. He knows all the cities and everything. That's me. We had, Debbie and I were looking at something, and it had a country. Do you remember the country that it was? It was some crazy country. Yeah. Debbie's neighbor was going to this country. So we were like, where's that? Well, we asked, that's something different though, yeah. And we said, Nate, where's blah, blah, blah? And he said, south of Singapore. And we went and looked, and he was right. So he knows all these states and whatnot, so I think that I branded him the new Carmen Sandiego.
Okay, Mom.
South of Singapore. Mr. Ethan. When I think of Ethan, I think he's destined to become a famous author. And the reason is, Ethan has the best imagination, but it's a very, you believe every word he's saying. For the longest time, Miss Debbie and I thought you had an elevator in your house. Mom is rich and a doctor, and I mean, but you know, it's not, it was just like in conversation. I'm reading a book, and he's like, did you know that we have an elevator in your house? And we're like, yeah, cool. So I think he's going to use that talent, and he's going to be a famous author. I mean, there are a lot of things I could say about Mr. Ethan, but that one cracks me up. The elevator, I'll never forget it, and I love that. And he's going on vacation, and he's very, very excited. He has been talking about it. Just stay there. But it's like, I don't want to go back and sit in that corner. But thank you very, very much. This was a wonderful, wonderful year. It went so fast, and we appreciate everything that you've done for us. We couldn't have done it all without you. And thank you for sharing them with us. And that's it. Good night. Okay.
Hang.
Oh, no.